Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, can you guys give me a few minutes while you drink your coffee here? Okay? We're going to work on the Harley Davidson today. This is a 2009 Electric Glide Ultra Classic. We're going to work on that today. As you can see, I've been trying to shine her up, but we're going to do some other work on it right now. So stay tuned for this very next video. Well guys, here's what we're going to do today. Well, this bike, if you noticed in the Sturgis videos, I was having problems with it in the pigtails, and it was going into parade mode, I think it was, because it would cut one of the cylinders off, and when I'd pull into park, like at Needles, pull in there and it's just, you know what parade mode is? That's when it shuts one cylinder off and you're only running on one so you don't overheat the bike, supposedly. Well, that's what I thought it was doing. It wasn't that hot, but I'll tell you, when it does get into parade mode, it's not fun to try to take a 5-mile-an-hour corner with two people on here with one cylinder, because it's kaput, 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 kaput. It ain't gonna die, or it didn't anyway, thank God, or I just fell over. You know, 5-mile-an-hour corners are worse than 60-mile-an-hour corners on a bike. So I couldn't figure it out there, didn't have time, didn't have a shop, you know, we're having fun. So what we're gonna do today, because I took it for a test drive yesterday, and when I pulled it in here and it wasn't even hot, it was doing the same thing. Didn't sound like it was running well. I made a video testing out some new equipment, video equipment on here, and I could hear it wasn't running right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start today, and we're going to do the easiest fix first off. We're going to put in some new spark plugs in it. I'll show you how many miles it's got on this bike right now. Well, I do have my supervisor here today. He's going to help me out. That means everything is going to go great, isn't it, buddy? That's Hank, if you didn't know. But we're going to look at the speedometer right now and see how many miles are on this bike. 38,000. That's all's on it. That's high for some of you, low for some others. But right there, that's what we're dealing with. Now, let's get back to the other video, okay? So that, and it hasn't had spark plugs since then, since it was new, as far as I know. So we're going to put in some new spark plugs. We're going to pull the old ones out and look at them. I'm going to pull them out today and look at them, because the other spark plugs won't be here until tomorrow, because I ordered them online. I mean, I called a parts guy, which is, like I said, it's a, 40 miles almost, 40 minutes drive to get over there where the parts place is, 40 miles, and pick up the spark plugs and then bring them back. And they wanted the same price as I can get them on the old Amazon. Same price, only they bring them to my door. No brainer. I'm not in a hurry. So we're going to pop them out and put the others in, but we'll pop them out and look at them today. Okay, now this is going to be a new experience for me too. I've never changed them on here, so I don't even know what size they are. But those little things right there, I keep forgetting to push them in, man. You go for a year, don't ride the bike. This is compression releases, which would help my bike a lot start up. So we got to start using those. But let's see what we got to get for a ratchet. Let's try a 5/8. Try the 5/8 and see if that gets it. Yeah, it does. Now usually, I'm using a power tool to do this, to take bolts out, but I ain't using a power tool on that. All right, that wasn't very tight. Let's pull it out. It is a 5/8. I guess the last time, well, who knows what Harley Davidson did. I had to have I like to work on my own stuff. And, but you know, sometimes I don't have the tools to rebuild a motor. Oh, hey. We do have the E336s in it. And they look good. But I ordered new ones. So that's the back one right there. That looks good. That may be burned down a little bit. We'll check it compared to the new one. What you got to do is look right there at the end of it. That looks like it might be. But we're going to put new ones in it. Apparently I've either put them in, I know I did, because I know Harley wouldn't put that brand in. So we're going to take out the front one now. See what she looks like. That one looked good. What I'm using to, I guess you can see me, can't you? Yeah. Using to pull these out with is just a ratchet, 6-inch extension, and a swivel head 5/8. I'll show you that in a minute. A 5-inch 5/8 spark plug tool. They didn't, whoever put these in, I don't think it was me. I'd have put on, could have cooked off though. I always put on never sees, you know that. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. Well, that looks good too. Nice clean burn. But I think, let's get these both down here right to you. Let's see if we can see it right in there. Do them look the same to you? I don't know. That one looks, this one looks burned down more than that one. And that may be what happened. They've worn out. Let's see if we can get her focused. There, tip it up so you can see it. All right, now that's pulling them out. I'll show you what I'm going to do on when I put them back in. Okay. Okay, here they are, guys. Don't know if I can get on there. We'll compare these to the new ones. But they've been in there a while. I mean, that was even rusted on the outside from getting all the water in it. But we're going to compare them to the new ones when they get here. This is the wrench I used. I used that. Oh! And that. There we go. I used both of those. Easy to get into. I don't think I'd use them again. But I already ordered new ones, and I'm going to put them in. But that's the model number for this bike right here. I'll show you that on the new one too. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. It's an E36. I like these type of spark plugs. I've run them in a lot of things. So let's cut out here. We're going to cut in when I get the new ones laying up here. Maybe I'll get back to cleaning on the thing. While we're waiting for the plugs to show up, I'm going to check out all my receipts and see when and what was done on this bike. Here you go. Well, here's the receipt that I got for the parts list and all when they rebuilt the motor. As you can see, there is no spark plugs in there. You know, if they put them in, they're going to charge you. You know that. So let's go check the camshaft when I put it in. This was in, the rebuild was in 2016, almost 2017. So let's go check out the other receipt. Well, here's the receipt that I found. I keep all my receipts for anything I work on, really. Why not? This is when I put in the 255 Screaming Eagle cam. I put in the push rods, roller tappets. I did it right, put it together, but no spark plugs even on this one. So I don't have a clue on how old them spark plugs are, but they're definitely old. Well, it's the next day, and I'm hoping what is in here, I think I need a new blade, is what I think it is. Yeah. 1, 2. Yep, there they are right there. Got them from Amazon. They were like $7 a piece. These are supposed to be like the others. Let me get the others here. They look the same to me. Yep, they're both the same. But let's put them over here. I'm gonna open these up. I'm gonna put them over here on the other bench, and we're gonna zoom down on them and look at the difference on the tops. So, follow me over here, guys. Well, here's the new ones, here's the old ones. Let's see if we can get this one turned around the exact same way. And that one turned around the same way. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I thought they changed these. When they rebuilt a motor, I didn't look at everything they put in it because of the price they charged. I just kind of assumed they would. So let's look at this one here, see if we can get it turned around. You can see the difference there. I'll get this one over here too. I got this really zoomed in, guys, so you can see that difference. And now then, well, you can see, definitely tell that one is a lot shorter than that one, or in this case on this new one over here also. There, that one's down to the quick, let's call it. It's really porcelain, but it's down there. That one's even down there. So you know that the gap's going to be different if they're worn down that far. So these two, they're going in the I think I'm going to throw them away. I don't want to put them back in anything, but there you go. There's your difference right there. All three of these or all four of these are the same damn thing, but I think 23,000 miles on those. That's way too many miles. I would assume. Apparently so, or it wouldn't be wore out. Now then, let me back up a little bit here. Now, before I install these, I'm going to put never-seize on it. You know, anti-seize, lubrication on each one. It apparently looks like these have had it on there. I know I would have put them in there, put it on there. I'm just going to put some on that. And there are lots of reasons. One of the good reasons is you don't want it to rust in there. Another good reason is these are steel, your heads are aluminum. Butterfingers. And so you want to, that's a good thing about these, you drop them and it's going to be harder to knock in them 3 points than the other, just a single point. But let's see if you can see the difference there. I'll get it right up to the camera there. You see that's just got 2 points and they come across, where if the other spark plugs, they just have one of them parts coming across, okay? You know what they look like. That's why I like these. Now, I got the anti-seize on them, and I'm going to stick them back in the bike. Okay, guys, when you're putting these in, just drop them in there, spin them, nice and easy, and they'll twist in nice and easy. If they get hard and you can't spin them in with your fingers, you got it cross-threaded. If it feels hard at all, back it out and check it. Make sure. That one went in a long ways before it started getting tight. And so I'm wiggling it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. She's going right in there. Yep. If it gets hard, if it's hard, you're cross-threading it. Stop! Pull it back out. Make sure you're not cross-threading it. That one is not cross-threaded. Now, we're going to take the wrench, because it went in quite a few turns. Didn't count them, but it went in far enough that you would know if it was cross-threaded. Now we're just going to put the wrench on it. Put it on righty-tighty. See, it's going in easy. Got that anti-seize on it. That'll help it a lot. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. She's almost snug. Now you don't need to tighten these down like Paul Bunyan, okay? Good and snug. Plenty. Plenty. One-handed snug is good enough. Now then all I gotta do is get that off. So that's how you put it in. Now then, you just take this and put your spark plug wire back up on it. Now, was that the problem? I don't know. I'm gonna have to fire it up and we'll see, but I know they need it changed. You've seen that. So, will that help it run a little better? Sure as heck should. I mean, you're getting the firing lightning the way you should get the lightning because you got the right gap now. So we're going to try that out. Now I ain't going to film that, but I'm going to put a comment right down here in the description if it worked, if it did not work. If it didn't work, we're going to have to go on to something else. If it did work, bonus. Hey, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully one in 48 hours. Thanks, guys.